What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the CangToys Ferocious, their version of a masterpiece Stylized Rampage. So this is number 1 in their set of Predacons for their Stylized Predaking. And we have one left to look at. That's number 2. That's on the way. So this is kind of getting close to the end of the robot modes here. We are going to do a separate video for the combined modes, so we're not going to look at that today. But let's take a quick look at this guy. He's got some nice paint and detail. You have these cool little pistons here, little kind of painted silver pipes or whatever they are. You got this lighter orange. You got tampos, maroon, darker orange, silver, black. Lots of details here. The tail is supposed to be down, but I like to put it up like this because I think it looks a little bit better. And this backpack, you can kind of orient it however you want, but I have it oriented this way. It seems the most flattest way to do it. Overall, pretty good looking and clean robot. I like how it looks. As far as articulation, the head still has the light piping like we've had for all of these guys. And it looks good, but again, I prefer painted eyes. You have side to side, down to there, up to there, and rotates all the way around. All of the head movements have been nice, and it's a nice looking head sculpt as well on this guy. I really like how they did that. Shoulder, rotate around on a ratchet joint. Out to there, you can actually open up like this, so you could get a butterfly out of that just because of the way it's built. It's kind of cool. You have a rotation at the bicep. Double jointed elbow, and this one for the first time is not die cast. They made the arm joint plastic, but it still works well. Folds up to there. For the hands, you get a rotation at the wrist, in and out movement at the wrist. Same hands as the rest on a pin, and then a ball joint at the base, and then the thumb is on 2 ball joints, or 2 pins. Coming down the waist, you have a rotation at the waist. Do you get an ab crunch on this one? You might, I don't know. It doesn't look like you get one. You get something. I don't think that's an ab crunch. Coming down to the waist, you can move these hip skirts out of the way. Legs go up to there on a ratchet, back to there on a ratchet. It's a soft ratchet forward and backward, out to the side on a hard ratchet. Rotation at the thigh. A single jointed knee gets you 90 degrees. Nice clicky ratchets, by the way. The hip skirts are on a ball joint, by the way, so you can move them up and down. They really move out of the way, like kind of however you want them to. Going out of the ankle, you have tilts that way, this way, forward and backward, and then toe tilt and heel tilt. So plenty of movement on those feet. Now for his accessories, you get, yet again, the sword done in this orange paint, silver here. They look good. This will fit into the hand just like the rest. And it tabs it inside the hand. Here's his gun. Done in a black plastic, orange paint here, and then a tampo detail there. These look nice. This is actually a pretty nice looking gun because the others didn't have that orange paint. They just have the silver. And this will fit into his hand here. And he's able to hold it. Nice tight joints on this guy. And for a quick size comparison, there it is next to the Transform Element Optimus Prime. And fits in just the same as the rest of this set. About the same size as Optimus. These are really big bots. They look good in a Masterpiece collection. Alright, now let's get this guy transformed into his Tiger mode. So start with the arms, just like the others. You can rotate it this way. That'll give you a little bit of room. It might be easier if you could just grab a spudger so you can open that up. But you're going to rotate it so that the thumb is flat on the top, and that's going to go in. This is another one where it's hard to rotate it back out, so you need a spudger to get it back out. Rotate the paw all the way down. It should sit kind of flat like that. Then we'll rotate the bicep so it ends up like this. Right, so same on this side. Right now we got the arms done. We'll take care of the head and the chest. Go ahead and unplug the chest and the head. Bring this down. We're going to open up these. The head's going to rotate all the way back and then sit right in that cavity that created. It's going to go back into here. These are going to attach to this. So we're going to take this piece here and just do the way I have it configured. You have to rotate this around and rotate that around. And then this is going to come down. Make sure you get this bar all the way down. And this is going to come back and sit back here. You should be able to configure it in such a way that it's sitting on top of that bar. There we go. So you want that bar underneath, and then this is going to come and tab into there. So go ahead and bring the neck up. That's going to tab in on the sides of this black piece, and then bring this up. That's going to tab into the top of here. So if you have it all configured, it should look like that. And then bring the head up. And we've got kind of the front pretty much done. So let's come to the back here. You can lift up on this, unfurl the tail. This is going to accordion up and just out of the way for now. Open up these hip skirts and open up these hip skirts. And we'll work on the legs. So open up this panel here. Unpeg this from the side. And this entire thing is going to unpeg from here and rotate outwards. And we want to kind of have this rotated around. We're going to accordion this down. And you need to clear all this stuff, so just make sure it's not colliding. But bring this around. And then once you get this cleared, you can push it all the rest of the way. So we haven't pushed this all the way up the way it's supposed to go. All right, go ahead and take this panel here, and this is going to come to the inside. And let's see. There we go. So rotate around on this piece there. Bring this down. This black piece is going to sit down inside this cavity. So it should go all the way down. Bring this around. This is going to tuck underneath the hip skirt. So we're going to take this orange piece, and that's going to go the final distance here. Basically, it's going to collapse in a little bit more. All right, so now this piece is going to come down and basically sit inside of here. So if you take this orange piece, close that up, this is going to tab into that orange piece. Let's get that tabbed in. And then this hip skirt's just going to sit right on top. You can see that angle it made there. All right, go ahead and get the leg down. And this is an interesting transformation. So open up this right here. There's two little panels right here on each side. You're going to open up that fills in that little gap. Fold this down so you get this circle piece here. And then this entire red piece is going to sit back down on top of it, so you get kind of like an L shape. This piece is going to rotate around and end up on top of here, like the top of his leg. All right, last bit here. We want to rotate the leg so it comes to the bottom. And you want the paw in the front, and you're going to fold this heel piece up. So you should end up with this L, and then this piece right here is going to end up plugging in to the side of the leg. So that's one leg pretty much done. So go ahead and do the other side the exact same way. All right, now that we have both legs done, we're going to peg them together. There's a peg right there. So get those lined up and pegged together. Push these red pieces down inside. We're going to take this tail piece. This is going to accordion forward and sit down like this. These two little pieces are going to hook underneath. So you got to get those to make their way underneath there, and it actually tabs in pretty securely. And then this tail can kind of just sit back here. And there we have Ferocious in his tiger mode. And I really like this. I think they did a great job. Really nice head sculpt. Nice teeth there. Got some details on the lion itself, or the tiger. I keep saying lion. Good looking claws and legs. Here's the back. You got the nice tail there. Overall, really good looking. It has some nice articulation. The head can go down to there, can go up to there, and I unpegged this, but if you bring it down, then you kind of are limited, so you have to bring it up if you want to get it up. Can't really get it up further than this. By the way, these are very sharp die-cast pieces. I actually just poked myself. If you open up, you get nice die-cast teeth in there, so that looks really good. You can rotate the head side to side, and you can angle it, so you can get it basically in any direction you want. Shoulders will rotate all the way around on that same ratchet, out to the side. You can actually get it, prone if you want to. The legs will go up to there, back to there, and then the claws are on a ball joint, so side to side, up and down, and then the claw itself will move, so you can kind of pose that toe as well. So that's some pretty good movement there. Back legs rotate around on friction, out to the side. You can actually pull it out, so if you want to get it, again, prone, you can. You can rotate here at the back knee, and then the foot itself is on a ball joint, so this can go side to side, forward and backwards, and up and down. The tail can go up on this joint here, down there, down, all the way down if you wanted to wrap it around. You have a rotation here and here, so you can get him kind of wagging the tail, and that works pretty well. And for a quick size comparison, there it is next to the CangToys Scoria and the MP10 Optimus Prime. Towers over Optimus Prime, a similar size to the Dinobot, but still a little bit taller, a little bit longer. So pretty good size tiger there. Final recommendations on the CangToys Ferocious. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. I really like this guy. I think they did a great job on him. I really don't have a lot of complaints other than it doesn't really look like the character. It's kind of close, but, again, that's the same complaint I've had with the others. They're just a little far away from the source material. But, my gosh, the robot mode is so good. I really love the way it works. It's got nice ratchets, nice weapons, really good paint, really good detail. Overall quality is very nice. I mean, everything about it works. The lion mode or the tiger mode works really well too. I really like how it looks, especially the head. It just did a good job on that. Now, again, we're not going to talk about combined mode here, so we'll see how it turns out when we get to the end. But as far as the robot's concerned, I definitely recommend it. It's a good, fun, and high quality Transformer. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Ting Lee for sending these, and we'll see you next time.